Eh, okay, I think we're good. That was quick. Woohoo! Okay. I'm still eepy today. Like a little bit sleep.
Jonas_chaos says, not sure how long it'll stick. The heat fucking weeped me not like this.
Weeped? Why did TTS say weeped? It weeped. Oh well. Yeah, I feel it. I'm feeling like really eepy today, like for no reason. So I don't know. Well, no, it's not no reason. It's because I was in a hot ass building. Maybe I'll do the Pit of 100 Trials first. Let's do a little bit of this, and then we'll go to the next chapter for Glitz and Glory.
Jonas_chaos says, it was unbearable not like this.
I feel like it was slightly less hot today, but it's still hot in the building. So my brain still feels like mush by the end of the day. That's a Goomba. It likes dark, damp places. It's stronger than a normal Goomba, so be careful. That's not a healthy color for a Goomba, but it doesn't mean it's sick or anything. So don't show any mercy. Uh-huh. I put in for a couple different commissions for getting art for Iker. Wow, that was fast. Ruby already sent me a proposal. I literally just submitted that commission like 5 seconds ago. Ruby, you are quick with it. This time I commissioned Ruby for Vin. As much as I really want Art of Iker, I really think it's too soon for me to get more Art of Iker, so... She already read Vin's backstory enough to know that she's interested in the character. Peak. At some point I want to ask her if she wants to, like...
Jonas_chaos says, but Icor perfect boy.
I've already calmed her to draw Iker, so I probably should wait. I did commission 2 other people for Iker. I put in for 2 different doodle pages.
Jonas_chaos says, Icor? Okay, weird Icor. Iker.
Ah, okay.
Jonas_chaos says, ah, there we go. Lol.
That's a Spania. A Spinia with spikes on its head. It looks meaner, too. It has buck teeth. So sort of the same as the Spinia. You ought to watch out for the spikes on its head, but otherwise just wail on it. Gotta be honest, though, the way that thing spins makes me want to yak. What? Makes you want to yak? Yeah, I want to get all the Art of Iker right now, especially writing Primordial Life Book 2. So I haven't gotten to the point in the story where it happens, but I've had this scene in my head where I was like, I need to write this out now. So I did the thing again where I wrote a scene out of order, and went ahead and just wrote the scene. It's not finished, but I started writing it, and I'm already just like, ouch. It's a little bit angst.
Jonas_chaos says, I think yak in this context means that she wants to throw up. Cause spinny.
No, I know that's what she means. I'm just sitting here thinking, like, why does the Spania specifically make her want to throw up, but not the regular? It doesn't make sense. But also, yak is a funny word.
Jonas_chaos says, oh lol.
Yeah, but it's like weird because so the scene that I was writing yesterday before bed, it's a pretty big moment for Blaze, and I have an idea of how the scene before this happens, so I kind of reference what's going to have happened in the previous chapter, even though that previous chapter isn't written yet. It shouldn't be too much further from where I am, like, chronologically in terms of writing. There's just, like, a chapter or two that's going to be in between this chapter that I jumped ahead to write and the previous one that I had written. I just have to figure out how I want the content of those chapters to look first. But it's some good backstory. Not backstory. It's like some good lore stuff. Not lore, that's not the right word either. The story is taking off. Let's put it that way. It resolves something that is mentioned in book 1 very briefly. It's referenced in that chapter that has the art that has Iker, and then it has, like, all the important people in his life, like, behind him, where it's got Damsel and Drevis and Irita and Celine. So it references something else that's, like, it references something in that chapter, and it gets resolved in this chapter that I was working on writing for book 2. So it's just really fun to see it come full circle, you know? But also, I had the realization that if I keep trying to do this, again, I'm not really expecting anybody to really, like, be interested. I'll maybe do at most 5 bundles for each of the books, unless there's somehow more interest. But I do still want to at least do a release where I do 5 bundles of each book. So Primordial Life 2, if I wait and do that, then Primordial Life 2 means that I would have merch of Blaze and Iker specifically, and I'm really looking forward to that. And Drevis. So, Primordial Life Book 1, the main characters are Vin, Lewis, and then Sin is, like, a secondary main character. Because Sin does have quite a few scenes, and then there's the occasional scene where there's somebody else's perspective, the somebody else being, there's like 2 or 3 chapters where it focuses on Blaze, which is just kind of like a nice little, I guess, segue for getting people interested in him for book 2, because he's the main character of book 2. Technically, Iker is the true main character of book 2, and Lewis is the main character of book 1, but Lewis and Vin are both main characters. And then there's like a scene, there's one specific scene where Carmen is like point of view, but generally speaking, it does have primarily the point of view of the 2 main characters, some additional scenes from the secondary main character. In book 1's case, it's Sin. From book 2's case, it's Drevis. Just because there's some really important things that happen on their side that I don't want to just be ignored for the sake of them not being the main character. So that means the merch related to those books should be, for book 1, it'll be Lewis and Vin, and then we'll do, probably at least something for Sin as well. I like the idea of one of the bonus merch for book 2 for book 1 rather, being, something with, Vin Lewis, ship art. Like, I think that's necessary. I think it needs to be done. Like, maybe I'll do, like, a chibi couple keychain for them as the bonus or something. Or if people want, we can do a standee. I was thinking about that, but I feel like the standees are not as Not something that people would be as interested in, so I kind of wasn't sure about that. I might make a standee for myself, but I have a feeling people maybe wouldn't necessarily want a standee. I don't know. At this point, I don't expect anybody except for my friends to get the bundles anyway, so I don't know if it matters, but... I do think I probably will at some point get a standee of Vin Lewis for myself, at least. Because I want to make a little shelf of my own merch, my own stuff, so it would be fun to have something of the two of them. Oh, it gave me a badge! Nice!
Jonas_Chaos says, yay, that'd be so cute.
Need anything for Walmart? Do I need anything for Walmart? No. I don't think I do. Nope. Mom just texted me asking if I need anything from the store. No, I don't. I've still got salsa in terms of chips and salsa for snacking. I still got some goldfish for snacking. I still got an unopened can of Pringles for snacking as well. I still haven't touched that. The Pringles, I'm pretty sure, have been sitting here since before I went to Malaysia. I've still got plenty of soda. I've got bubble wrap for my packages. I've got tape for my packages. So I don't think I need anything. I think we're good. Stop throwing things at me, bro. I do think it makes kind of the most sense when it comes to Primordial Life to make it so the merch is, there is at least one piece of merch for Sin. Either I make it so that one of the stickers is Sin, or make it so a keychain is Sin. I have to figure out, would it be best if I made it so that it's like, for the bundle, so with Wisthold Book 1, it's 2 keychains, 2 acrylic pins, and 5 stickers. Should we keep the same format for all of them and do 2 keychains, 2 acrylic pins, 5 stickers? Or should I switch it up and do something else? And then eventually I want to do Paranormal Geek as well, where I do some sort of bundle with Paranormal Geek once I get Candy's Angel Research written. Once I have that done, I can do a little thing for that. But all of the merch would pretty much be exclusively focused around her. Maybe I could make like a silly little merch for Gin as well, because he's another pretty big character in that book. Gin doesn't get any time of day in the actual Primordial Life series, because he's not like close to Vin or Sin. Or not Sin. He's not close to Vin, Sin, or Lewis. So he just doesn't really show up at all. But he has a pretty decent role in Paranormal Geek, so does Bonnie. So I could always make it so like one of the stickers is Gin and one of them's Bonnie. Iker also is relatively important backstory-wise from Paranormal Geek, but technically he's only actually in one scene. So that could give me an excuse to do some Iker merch.
Says, greetings.
Hi, Bo.
Says, creature of the ears.
Hello, hello, hello. But in terms of merch for Paranormal Geek, I could make something with Iker too, actually. That would be pretty funny. Have a random Iker merch. It'd probably only be like a sticker or something, but it could be fun. I think the majority of the merch would be, I think the majority of the merch for Paranormal Geek would just be candy, though. You got a thing? What do you mean you got a thing? Oh, that was terrible. I missed my action command! Beep. 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 Boop. 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 guess I just kind of gotta think about when it comes to, like, getting merch for the books, should I even worry about what other people want, or should I just get things that I like because I don't expect people to buy the bundle? You know? Does anybody even want merch of my OCs? I'm assuming the answer is no, right? Like, the objective answer just is no. But also, if I make some emotes for stickers, if I make it so the stickers are always, like, emote-type designs, what emotes would I give to Iker? He's, like, so, like, monotone. He doesn't change his facial expression that much. He's very,
Chaos says, I don't have $50, but Paranormal Geek as always interests me.
See, and that's, what worries me with that is, shipping would probably suck ass for you. It would probably be fucking ass for you. I don't know how much Paranormal Geek would end up costing. It just depends on how much the cost of the journal and the book would be physical, because the physical book doesn't cost that much. It doesn't cost that much for people, like, an outsider perspective, but it costs even less for me, because it's buying from myself and I get no profit if I buy for myself. But I don't know how much the journal would be because I haven't finished the journal and I haven't decided. I think the journal I want to have art in there too, and so I don't know how big the book is going to be for the journal until I finish the art for it, you know? Paranormal Geek on the actual, like, website where you can buy it is just $15. That's the list price compared to Wisthold, which is $33. So I don't even know if the Paranormal Geek bundle would be $50 or if it would be like $30 or $40, you know? And it's like I said...
Janus_chaos says, yeah, especially cause now there's an additional law that makes businesses do even more shit. So, not like this.
See, my thing is, I already don't expect even most of my friends to actually get any of my books because, like, again, I don't expect people to spend money on it. If just downloading the PDF is already something that I don't expect people to do. But to, like, buy it? I don't know, man. Paranormal Geek is 103 pages, including the cover. So technically 102. Verse is... where is it? Candy's Angel Research. It's loading. Hold, please. Candy's Angel Research is 80 pages and it doesn't have art. Or a cover. There's no cover or anything for Candy's Angel Research. There is some art in it, because I did decide to play around with the idea of doing some art for the angels that are mentioned in here, but...
_chaos says, it sucks living here. Everything's so expensive, not like this, not like this, not like this.
I mean, it's not really much different in the States, to be honest. Yeah, so I guess they're both about the same amount of pages. I think it will probably end up being less than Wisthold, though, because Wisthold is over 300 pages, and that's why it costs $33 on Lulu Bookstore versus the Paranormal Geek is less than half the price, and then the Angel Research is probably going to be even less. That's a Paragloomba. It's a Gloomba with wings. It's like a stronger version of a Paragoomba, and maybe that's all there is to it. I wonder if living down here ever makes its wings moldy. Yuck! It's too gross to even think about. Blech. Why did you let yourself think about moldy wings, girl? That's on you. That sounds like a you problem. Oh, that's right. I stored all of my shit for the GLITZ pit. Oh well. And as much as I'd love to be like, oh yeah, I'll just, like, send you the book and the bundle, I also can't really afford to do that. I can afford for people to do the discount if they want to buy merch from me and do the discount redeem for the channel points, but I can't really afford to do, like, sending somebody the book just because I feel like it, you know? As much as I love to just give all my friends the book just so they can have the physical book, I don't think I can afford that realistically. Actually, no, it's not even I don't think. I know I can't afford that. Bro, if I were rich, there would be signs. It would be me asking you all to give me your addresses so I can ship the books to you just for funsies.
Jonas_Chaos says, Eloise is depressed, yay? I could imagine him having yucky wings actually. Also, that's totally fair.
Yeah, Lewis has PTSD, so he doesn't take very good care of himself. That's why I mentioned on his ref he's got mangled wings, because his wings are not very well taken care of. They are somewhat battered in terms of being injured, but they're also just not very clean. But it does kind of get addressed in Primordial Life, like in the actual storyline, because Vin is a good influence on Lewis. That's a Pokey. It's a cactus ghoul that's got nasty spines all over its body. Look at all those spines!
Says, I see.
Those would totally hurt. If you stomp on it, you'll regret it. Pokeys attack by lobbing parts of their bodies and charging at you. They can even call in friends for help, so be quick about taking them out. I think that... So, Iker also has PTSD, but there's a bit of a difference between the way that he and Lewis behave compared to, like, in terms of handling their PTSD. Mostly because Lewis has been depressed and traumatized since he was a child. So, it influences him a little bit differently than it does for Iker, because Iker didn't really have to deal with that until he was already an adult. He was already hundreds of years old when when the war broke out, so his PTSD is from the war. In his case, he just kind of, he doesn't fight anymore. He's a really powerful Reaper, but he doesn't fight because he doesn't want to. Like, he doesn't like the idea of having to fight anymore because it just makes him think back to the war. Versus Lewis, who has the opposite reaction, where Lewis feels like he has to fight because he has to be strong enough. And he, in general, just has a lot of things internally to work through, and that does get addressed in the book. Like, that's a big part of the book. That's why I kind of, like, when it came to titling the actual... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. When it came to titling the actual series, I wasn't sure what to call it, because the book covers just a lot of different things. That's why I settled on calling it Primordial Life, because when it comes to the actual, like, the general idea of the whole trilogy, it's just basically covering different aspects of the angels' lives and how they've coped with things after a war that happened 100 years ago, because none of them fully recovered from it. For different reasons. You know, Sin never really recovered from it because of the loss of her late wife who died during the war. Vin never really recovered from it because most of the Angels of Life got wiped out during said war. So they lost a lot of friends, they lost a lot of people that they cared about, and just had a lot of other issues, a loss of identity and such, that occurred during the war. Lewis was a child when the war happened, and therefore had a lot of different issues to work through upon making it out of that situation alive. There were a lot of other children like him who did not make it out alive, like Iker's daughter Irida, who did not survive. And fun fact, Irida and Lewis have the same birthday, by the way. It's part of the reason why Iker got really attached to Lewis, because he found out, first of all, Lewis is his best friend's son. He doesn't know what happened to his best friend. He's been missing in action since the war. And number two, somehow his son, or his best friend's son, and his daughters were born the same day. The exact same day. Not just the same birthday, the same day. So, it's just fun to think about. There's a lot of little details that I've kind of gotten a little bit too attached to. Some of it may or may not come up in the book, so I don't mind talking about it, even though it's technically a spoiler. So,
says, my heart not like this.
It's kind of like how Iker, he gets really attached to Lewis for a number of reasons, but the biggest one being this is his all that remains of his best friend, other than his best friend's wife, who he didn't know before the war. They never actually met before the war. Like, Drevis's wife never met never met Iker and his wife. So that means that Celine and Damsel never met. Despite the fact that Celine was like a really good friend of both Drevis and Iker. Not only was she married to Iker, but like Drevis was really close to Celine and Iker. They were like his closest friends. They were just like meant for each other in terms of a friend group, you know? Those guys were family. And Drevis spent a hell of a lot of time trying to get back home. He wanted to get back to his wife, and find his son, but he also wanted to get back to Iker and Celine because he didn't want to lose the people he cared about. And those two people were among the ones that he wanted to get back to. And that was he didn't know that Iker had kids, and Iker didn't know that Drevis had a kid until the point where they met each other's kid, you know? Because after the war, when Lewis gets rescued, Iker's like, yeah, no, that's his kid. Like, it has to be. It looks just like him. And then finding out, like, oh yeah, Drevis was also, like, he got captured and he was alongside Iker's missing daughter, you know, they knew each other. The Pokies are laughing at me, bro! Y'all see that shit? There's so much trauma in this den, man. There's so much trauma in Primordial Life. That's what war does to you, but still. There's a lot going on, and that's why I got so attached to a lot of the characters, because my brain's just, like, trying to formulate the connections and figure things out, and my brain is just, like, connecting all the dots. Figuring shit out. When I wrote the little mini-stories about Drevis, Iker, and Vin, I intended on having one about Sin as well, but I couldn't formulate exactly what I wanted hers to be about and what hers should cover, so I just never did anything with it. Primordial Life 2 is going to, oops, I didn't dodge, I didn't guard, oh well. Primordial Life 2 is going to be largely focused around, tying up some loose ends for Iker's past, and Blaze's as well. Blaze has a lot of questions about his past. He doesn't really know, who he is for a certain standpoint, like he grew up not knowing who his family is and that kind of thing, so he's trying to figure all of that out. And Iker's the missing persons investigator, or the missing angel investigator, so of course he ends up crossing paths with Blaze in that aspect, where, you know, Blaze is trying to figure out who he's related to, and Iker is the person who's ideally going to be able to figure that out for him. There's no better person to help him look. But then it also has Drevis get introduced, and then Drevis, whenever he does get introduced into this story, he's got his own things to work through, and so he becomes a main perspective of the book as well. And then there's also Candy, who just kind of ends up being involved mostly because of her involvement with Iker. Because she, after the events of Paranormal Geek, got really interested in just learning about the angels and figuring things out. So that's not just going to end once she knows about the Angels of Death. When the events of Book 2 start happening, she gets interested in what's going on and ends up getting herself involved just involuntarily, and then ends up learning about more things that she wanted to know about angels, and then also getting involved with the World of Life a little bit, so, which is where Blaze comes in, because Blaze is in the World of Life. So you get a little bit of perspective from Candy and Drevis, and I think there's one or two scenes that might be Vin. I haven't decided if I want to change it. There's an old scene in the first version of the book of what used to be the third book of Primordial Life, which is now book 2 for Primordial Life, that directly involved Vin. I haven't decided if I want to change it, keep it Vin or not, so. I'll figure that out. I haven't figured it out yet, but once I do. It's a spiky Goomba. It's a spiky Goomba that likes dark places. Its attack is pretty high, huh? I'm sure you know this, but try not to jump on the spike. I wonder if I'd look like that if I stayed down here long enough. I'd rather not think about that. Are there tanning salons in Rogueport? Girl, you wild it. Ouch. Ouch. That's a bandit. This scumbag tries to bump you and grab coins, jerk. Time your guard well when he attacks, he won't be able to steal anything. Plus, the look on the bandit's face when you guard successfully is priceless. If a bandit steals coins from you, defeat him before you please to get your coins back. I'm not too worried about it, Goombella. Yeah, I commissioned Ruby to draw Vin this time because I've been neglecting Vin unintentionally. Just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, that's why Lewis is the main character of Primordial Life. I think about Lewis a lot more than I do Vin. There's some little backstory things for Lewis that were originally meant to be as kind of like an epilogue, just like to give you some backstory on Lewis at the end of book 1 of Primordial Life, but I took it out because it just kind of doesn't make sense and it's a little bit jarring to be just at the end of the fucking book. So, I took that away. But I'll probably just release it separately. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that. Because again, it's so weird to try and figure out where do I put an individual just a small little, very short, it's like 2 or 3 pages of story. That's it. It's really that short. It's not long. It's not like Tragic Tales where it's a couple chapters. It's just one little mini one-shot. So I don't really know where to put it. I suppose I could just make it so that it's like... I do like a little reading of it, and then we can just make it so it's a video, and if people want to know about it, then they can I can either have it so that you can have a link to the doc so you can read it that way, or just like listen to it. I don't know. That's a Boo. It's everyone's favorite ghost. Well, most everyone. It's nothing to write home about on the attack side, but it can turn itself or its allies invisible. If it turns invisible, we won't be able to hit it, so beat it while you can, or while you can see it. Boos are kinda cute, but I sure wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley. If I ran into one in the bathroom in the middle of the night, well, never mind what I'd do. Wild. Broski. I'm really bad at I'm trying to super guard, that's why I keep failing, because I'm not getting the timing right with the super guard. Yeah, I'm fucking bad at super guarding against these bitches, apparently. Yeah, those bandits are gonna flee now. I forgot the hammer is not upgraded yet, so it's actually not strong enough to beat them. It does only 2 damage, it's okay. It's not like I really needed the coins anyway. Oh. Yeah, that didn't do much, huh? Ouch. Ouch. Oh, I'm in peril. Great. I almost just healed Goombella instead of Mario. That would have been great. My computer says it's only 97 right now, so it's definitely a little bit nicer outside than it was yesterday, because I think, well, no, I think yesterday was a little bit better too, because it was rainy the night before. But it's been upwards, we're lucky to get below 100 at this point. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it's not going to get much hotter than it is right now, but we're actually below 100 for once. Oh, I can't fucking super guard against these bitches, it's so annoying. Yay! She doubled my star points! Finally, I've been waiting for her to do that. Honestly, I don't care about any of her other effects. Oh, are you joking? Because one of the bandits fled, I fucking start over? Dude. I won the battle, but not really. I have to start all over. Aw, that's so annoying. It really is because of those bitches. CBC, please, bitches. Oh, they're kind of cute when they're asleep. Oh, look at them. Look how cute the little booze face is. Aww. The Boos have such weird little faces in this game. I don't really know why the Paper Mario Boos are so freaky like that, but honestly, it's incredible. Boos, I feel like, look more menacing in this game somehow than they do in any of the other games, and I don't know why they did that, but it's iconic. Yep. Got my coins back. Okay, now that means... Oh, hey, look, I'm gonna level up after this fight. Fuck yeah. Okay. I forgot that the bandits just... If they take your coins, you have to fucking start over, otherwise it doesn't count. That's annoying. At least that technically could be a really good way to just farm EXP. You could just, like, farm. I cannot figure out how to super guard against these Boos. This is driving me nuts. Boo are also in Chapter 4, which we're not going to get to today, I'm pretty sure. Glitzville's going to take too long for us to get to Chapter 4. I really can't figure out how to super guard against the Boo. It's actually driving me insane. I should probably stop trying to super guard against him. I should just do a regular guard. It took me forever to figure out how to do it for the bandits. Ooh, a maple syrup. Nice. Let's see, what do I want? Ooh, a Happy Heart Key would not be bad, actually. We can take care of charge, and instead we can replace it with... Put our Power Smash back on. Yeah, we can keep charge, that's fine. Ah. That's a Lakitu. It's a member of the Koopa clan that rides on clouds. It attacks by throwing spiny eggs. If you stomp on it while it's throwing a spiny egg, you'll take damage, so don't do it. Spiny eggs also slowly hatch into spinies, so beat the Lakitu before fighting the spinies. Aw, this book doesn't answer my real question. Where does it keep all those spiny eggs? I don't fucking know, girl. You think it's gonna tell everybody's deepest, darkest secrets? Dizzy dial. Haha, you missed. Might as well just take out the Lakitu and then I can deal with the spiny in a second. That's a spiny. Basically a spike-covered Koopa. Ugh, it looks painful. These things have such high defense that you can't even hurt them when they roll up. So when they go back to normal, do all the damage you can and do it quickly. If you flip them over, the defense drops to 0. That's the time to take them out. Jumping on them is just plain stupid, so try using a POW block or other items. Plow block? Oh my god. Whack. Ha! Wow. Stage prop dealt the final blow. Yeah, the funny thing is, doing Pit of 100 Trials is a great way to just grind coins, both between getting coins from defeating the enemies and also just getting clear bonuses. Like, you're just getting so many fucking coins by doing this, it's insane. I'm not even going that far. Bum bum. Beep beep. Come here. It's up a bomb! That's a bomb. It attacks by blowing itself up. Yeah, real smart. But Babam will get totally mad if you damage it. They have, like, super short fuses. When it gets mad, it'll charge and explode on its next turn. That attack really hurts. Oh, and if it's mad, it'll blow up at the slightest contact, so don't attack directly. Attack it from a step away with a hammer, or hit it with something hard, like a shell. Beep beep, motherfucker. Come here. Whack. Ow. I tried to super guard. Did not work. Woo! It's a good thing the noise suppression on my mic is pretty good, because otherwise you guys would absolutely be hearing the bell necklace that I have, because I cannot sit still when I'm, like, sitting playing a game. So I can hear my necklace. It's, like, tinkling a little bit, the bell, but you guys can't hear it. My mic is not picking it up. Unless I put it close to the computer, then it hears it. You know. Oh, what? Boo. Whap, whap, whap. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop trying to super guard. Because clearly I can't fucking super guard these bitches. No matter what I do. I am just putting myself in danger. Oh man. Bro, you are really bad at choosing when to fucking use your spell, man. I want the double star points, man. That's all I want. Don't give me anything else. Fuck you. No cans. Mad because I didn't do a stylish move with Nubella. Whatever. Oh. It's invisible, buddy. What did you expect to do? Really nice of the Shy Guy to try to help me, however, it doesn't do much when it's invisible. Eat that. That's right, bitch. Okay. Of course not. I was not looking at the screen. I was, like, completely zoned out, and I just let Nubella get damaged. That's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Ow. What the? It's like you really want to leave before floor 30. Those little guys, when you end up seeing them in the pit, what it means is you can like basically skip you can like skip the floors or use that guy to go back to the entrance. I'm not doing that because I'm trying to get to the every 10th floor has like a chest. It's got treasure for you. I'm really close to the floor that I need to be on, so I don't really use them unless I'm like trying to get really far. But since I'm so early in the game, I'm just trying to reach floor 30, because generally speaking, it's like the first 10 levels are mostly for like chapter 1, the next 10 levels are for chapter 2, and since I'm trying to get to 30, I'm reaching basically chapter 3 territory, which is technically chapter 4 actually. It gives you a little bit of enemies for the next chapter in there, so I was seeing pokies in like 20 through 30, or sorry, 10 through 20. Yeah, the early levels of 20, I guess. What? I don't want an attack boost. The pokies are introduced in Chapter 2, or yeah, Chapter 3, not Chapter 2. So it just kind of rolls, like, up until Chapter 30, or between floor 20 and 30, you're getting enemies from Chapter 3 and 4. So which is why I'm seeing Boos, because Boo are from, Chapter 4. I'm only on Chapter 3. Haven't started Chapter 3, technically, because I haven't made it to Glitzville yet. I'm not in Chapter 3 yet. I'm, like, in the interlude between Chapter 2 and 3 at the moment. So getting till floor 30 is pretty much where I'm going to go. And then if I wanted to, after Chapter 3, I can go to level, or floor 30 in the Pit of 100 Trials. Completely optional. You don't have to do Pit of 100 Trials. I just like doing it. It's helpful. Some of the stuff you get from it's pretty good. Plus, it's also just really good to, like, just tattle some enemies. If you're like me and you like to fill the tattle log, it's pretty helpful to just get them out of the way. Whee! There's a flip panel somewhere in here. Don't remember where though. There it goes.
Jonas_Chaos says, with Ginger outfit, does the inspo folder still apply?
I don't know what ginger outfit is. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a different word, but I can't think of what word that was supposed to be. I mean, I still like...
Jonas_Chaos says, song I have no idea WTF
Yeah, I was gonna say,
there.
what the hell is ginger? Where did ginger come from? I'm so confused. I mean, yeah, it was just mostly for inspo. I need to figure out an actual outfit that I want to keep her in, but I haven't decided if I want, like... I definitely don't want anything that's exactly like the the outfit inspos. I think there were a couple that I was like, okay, yeah, that could be cool. But in terms of like a main outfit for her, it doesn't have to be the outfit inspo. I think the ones I like the most for the outfit inspo is like that pastel rainbow one, the Julian cardigan, star cardigan, and the bunny cardigan. The burst dress is cute too, though. The starburst one. Oops. I made my necklace hit my glass cup.
Jonas_chaos says, a PLS send if possible.
They say the name in the picture for the in the outfit inspo folder.
Jonas_chaos says, oh shit FR.
Yes. Like, the outfits that, because they're all Animal Crossing outfits except for the last image. So, like, there's like a yellow banner above the outfit that literally says the name. Like, the second image says bunny cardigan, you know? Here we go again, Mario. Let's see that crystal star. Yep.
Lady Namui says, hiya Sakura. How are you?
Hello. I feel like my brain is fried because it's hot at work, so, you know, my brain isn't all here. So we're playing games today, and I wanted to draw, but, you know.
Chaos says, I am not on the folder RNSORRYYYY. And art fight logged me out Fuick.
Art fight logged you out?
Jonas_chaos says, yay not like this.
I haven't even looked at art fight since it ended because nobody actually... This is why it's funny. All the people who are like, oh yeah, by the way, you know, don't complain about people not commenting because a lot of people comment after art fight. I'm like sitting here thinking, bitch, who? I literally have seen nobody respond to anything after art fight. I call BS. Oh, I got a follower after art fight. That's it. Nothing else. There it is, the resting spot of the next crystal star. Totally awesome. But it looks like it's pointing somewhere up in the sky. Huh? What could that mean? That means that beneath this town, the 1,000-year-old ruins remains intact. And that door has been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. But the question is, why did they seal the legendary treasure away to begin with? I mean, were they just trying to keep it from being stolen, or what? No, that's not... What? That's not what? I don't know. Sheesh, Professor. I'm sorry. So sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. The problem is, no one's even sure what it was that caused the town's demise. All that's written is this: darkness stole the sky and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more, assuming we'll just make well, you know the saying. No, I don't, but whatever. How about this next crystal star, then? It looks like it's floating on the magical map. Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There's a very stunning arena there where great warriors engage in furious battles. Ostensibly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scene, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. It's, like, floating? Well, how are we supposed to get there, then? A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. What? What channels? Stop being mysterious. How do we get seats on the ship? I don't know. I guess we don't have much of a choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Road towards Main Square, and you'll reach the side of town controlled by Don Pianta. He's the Pianta Syndicate head, and I heard he makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville. So, no problem, we'll just go meet this Don Pianta guy, and we'll be on our way. It may sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary, and Don Pianta is a recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be difficult. Goobella's sitting here going, yeah, let's meet the Mafia boss! Mario, Koops, how are you boys doing? I'm just amazed. I had no idea a machine like this could be used to send messages. Technology, wow! I just started dying. Why did I start dying? Koopy-Koo, you're killing me here. Oh, Kooply, not Koopy-Koo. I started reading it as Koopy-Koo. Jesus. Ugh. I'm doing great, drinking fresh spring water, picking wildflowers, polishing my shell. This town seemed so boring 10 years ago, but I see the world differently now. I bet you like Petalburg more than you used to once you get back from your adventure, Coops. So where are you headed next? I want to see you on the wide world, son. It'll be good for you. You'll grow, but don't grow too much, else you might be too tall to fit through the front door. I can't believe I was reading Coops' dad as Koopy-Koo, his fucking girlfriend, bro. My brain just short-circuited. See, this is what I mean when I say my brain is fucking fried, bro. What is happening right now? I literally just read that fucking mail as Kooply. I read it's Kooply, and I started reading it as Koopy-Koo. Oh, no, not the girlfriend. What's up, Coops? After you found me, Coops, I found a nice hiding nook at a place called the Crystal Palace. It's so cold, my shell is frosty, but it's a great place for hiding. Hey, fun fact, Crystal Palace is is the last area you go to in Paper Mario 64. It's literally, it's where the Dupligos live. It's from Paper Mario 64. That's a reference. Obviously, I don't want anyone to find me, but the thing is, I do want people to see how good I am at hiding. You see the bind I'm in? Anyway, spread the word. Come find the wandering hide-and-seek Koopa. See you later, or not. I'm not going to the Crystal Palace, kid. You're insane. Ugh. Why did I suddenly start dying, bro? I was thinking of maybe trying to find an outfit for Song that's based on the pastel rainbow, the Niji cardigan or whatever. The one with the pastel rainbow cardigan over the pink skirt. I was kind of thinking of trying to do something based on that, or the bunny cardigan. Because I just like the colors of those, but I have to test it out and see if I like the colors and how they look on Song. Especially the bunny cardigan, because I'm not sure if black and gray is going to look good on Song. I've gotten kind of used to seeing her in blue, so the Julian cardigan could work. But I do worry about it being too blue, you know what I mean? Okay, food's here.
Jonas_chaos says, yee yee.
Food's here, I'm gonna go get my food. Okay, y'all, I got my mini cheeseburgers. Mini cheeseburgers. The bread is a little bit lopsided. It's kind of funny looking. They're not quite round. I actually have enough Shine Sprites to power up Flurry, so I'm gonna do it even though I'm never gonna fucking use her. I don't use Flurry, I really don't. It's actually funny how much I do not use Flurry. I literally just don't bother. I don't know what you think I'm gonna power up. I got no Shine Sprites and no other partners, bro. Technically, it would have been better if I waited to powered up Yoshi, but generally speaking, I don't actually power up a partner until after the chapters. Just because I don't usually like leaving mid-chapter. Probably a good habit that I got into anyways, just because you can't really leave once you start Chapter 4. Once you get to a certain part in Chapter 4, you cannot go back until the chapter is over, like, just from the nature of that chapter, and it makes perfect sense, but it is just a thing that's kind of like, you know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna eat my food. Anybody want to yap while I eat my food? Otherwise, we're just gonna stand here and stare. There's not a lot I can do while I'm trying to eat burger and potato. I'm gonna prep my potato. I could also be mean and hit you guys with an ad break while I prep my food. But I haven't been doing that. I haven't been doing additional ads. You guys only get pre-rolls and then nothing else. Oh yeah, I suddenly got reminded. So, there's I got, you know how, like, I've said before, TikTok has been targeting me with a lot of Twitch-related stuff on TikTok because, you know, it's found out I'm talking about Twitch and blah, 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 you know? But it did give me something really interesting, and it said something, I was seeing something about Twitch having some bug lately where it's just not notifying people, like, of new followers or subs, apparently, like, just in general. And it kind of did make me wonder if maybe that was affecting me and I just don't know. It makes me wonder because you notice, like, the last couple days we've had no new followers or anything. Like, I don't expect subs, obviously. I don't get subs. But I did kind of notice we haven't been getting any new followers. And that does usually happen once or twice. We've had some new people come in. So I'm wondering now, like, if that was a thing, you know? Because I have no idea.
Jonas_chaos says, hi yay.
Obviously, I don't really think about it much in terms of, like, I'm not sitting here looking to see if I get a new follower or anything. But I did get used to, you know, acknowledging new followers when they very rarely happen. And I feel like it's been a while since we've had a new follower. And game streams in general are not the greatest time for me to know if I even have anybody, because most of the time, I don't actually get any new people from game streams. In fact, most of the time game streams are pretty dead, actually. I don't have anybody here at all. So I don't expect much, but it's kind of one of those things, like, once I saw somebody talking about it in a post about how there's this glitch going on, it kind of made me realize, like, maybe it's not that people aren't enjoying my content. Maybe I am getting followers and I just don't know it. In which case, it makes me feel bad because I don't like the idea of I maybe have gotten a follower and I just didn't acknowledge them, you know? But whenever I follow people we've rated recently, they've acknowledged, like, they've seen the notification. I've seen it pop up, you know? So, I don't know. Part of me's like, is it even a thing that's happening? Is it not? I have no idea. Because when I've rated some streamers, I did see my notification for me following them, you know? Granted, I haven't followed I haven't rated any new people as many. I've been mostly rating people that I actually recognize past couple times. So I have no idea. Just a thought while we're vibing, while I get my food together. Get my food situation situated, you know? My controller was trying to fall asleep, that's why I moved. I'm trying to dress my potato at the moment. And by dress my potato, I mean put the butter and cheese and onions in it. Of course. They, like, gave me extra cheese this time, like, to the point where it's crammed in there. It's, like, all stuck together because they gave me so much cheese. It's wild. I'm not complaining. But it's like, also, the cheese to potato ratio ain't it, you know?
Illumimayapi says, "Hey guys."
Hi! I'm currently, prepping my food. Mom just got back with the dinner. So I'm mixing up the toppings of my baked potato at the moment. How's it going? Oh, it's funny. So I put in for Ruby to commission Ruby, right? And she already got back to me, paid for it, whatever. And then, but she put as the little note that she's still working on other people's commissions at the moment. So she'll get to mine after those and that kind of thing. But it's just funny because I'm sitting here, like, knowingly, like, oh, other people's commissions, eh? I wonder if any of those are mayhaps my friends. I'm pretty sure one of them's Lizzie. That's at least one friend. I think there may or may not be others.
Says, you know who the other people are.
That's what I'm thinking, is I was like, gee, I wonder, like, oh, is it perhaps Lizzie's you're working on?
Says, and one's me skull.
See, I knew you said you were probably going to, but I couldn't remember if you said you did, so I was like, gee, I wonder. I'm just sitting here knowingly, like, does she know? She probably doesn't. So this segment of the game, you're supposed to, like...
Illumimayapi says, I'm gonna try to finish one of my essays and then prog start sketching on your comp tonight.
I'm not worried about it. You can do it whenever the fuck you want. I also commissioned... I literally just looked up Doodle Page on VGen today and just commissioned a couple people for Doodle Pages of Icker. Like, deadass. So this part of the game, you're supposed to, like, get the information from this guy. And I already know how to do it. You want something, chump? This is the fortress of the Robo Thieves. You lost? What business brings a chump like you to a place like this? Say it ain't vacation. Was that? You want to meet that lying, cheating, stealing, no good, jerky for brains Don Pianta? Real thieves like us end up poor as dirt, never catching a break because of that guy. Did you come here knowing all that? You know that scumbag demands protection money from us too, yeah? You know all that and you still want us to tell you how you can beat that crumb? Mm-hmm. Fine, Mr. Insensitive Jerk, but it'll cost you 64 coins. No budget on the price, not a single coin. Inside info's pricey, them's the breaks. I don't care, go for it. This is what you're supposed to do to get the information. But the funny thing is, if you're like me and you've played this game a million times, you already know how to get in to see Don Pianta. So you just kind of end up like me and you just skip the whole fucking process. You just skip it all, because why would you spend money to get the info if you already know it, you know? But for gameplay's sake, I'm gonna do it. You'll pay, really? No. What? Are you gonna pay me or are you not gonna pay me? Make up your mind. Come back once you get your priorities straight, chumpy. Yeah, okay. You're the one who second-guessed it. What, you gotta be kidding me. Am I hearing you right? You could have sworn you said you really want me to tell you to meet Don Pianta, the scum of the earth. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes! I mean, good call. You're on a shrewd businessman. 64 coins on the nose. Okay, then clear those ears out and listen here. At the store next to the Pianta parlor in the west part of town, buy a dried mushroom, then a dizzy dial. Make sure you buy them in that order. Dried mushroom, dizzy dial. You got that? Do that, the shopkeeper will ask you what your favorite color is. You answer yellow. See, yellow is the password for getting into Don's Scumbag's oh-so comfy office. You got all that? Yep. Boop. Anyway, that's Ishnail. So Ishnail and Don Pianta are like enemies. Why does it make such a weird noise when you walk through there? Yeah, they gave me too much cheese for my potato. Like, I can't taste anything except for the cheese, so I have to, like, dig around the cheese just to fucking get to the potato. That's wild. Well, I went to Rumblebump Volcano and got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was danger and all sorts of adventure, and it's pretty harrowing, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a long story.
Jonas_Chaos says, CHEESE.
Text-to-speech spelling the word. Oops. I didn't mean to click the Waffle Kingdom letter. I did not need that. Tell me about Rumblebump Volcano. That's what I meant to click. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here's go. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding Continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days fording through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once, I thought I was done for, bro. May have screamed a bit, to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it. A blooper named Bluey heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they call him White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight to Rumblebump Volcano. This place was all bubbling lava pools and heat that'd make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now, the weakness of this giant statue bro was a red gem on its forehead. Now, I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. All you, man, I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And bullseye, the white boat torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit, and that stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. But I got another piece of the marvelous compass and put it back in the base. Now the compass pointed west to Plump Belly Village of the Strudel continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rookport to recharge. That's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. And then the funny thing is, this is Bluey right here. Hey there, I'm Bluey. And this guy is a total liar! Don't listen to him! You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped, and what happens? I end up landing in lava! Lava, man! You think that feels good? Thanks to him, you could stick a fork in me. I'm well done! My pale skin's crispified! I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime! That's the only reason I'm still hanging out with him. You'll pay, Luigi! Ah... Oh, yeah. Hello, Mario. Still working hard? Professor Frankly here, in E-form again. There's something I forgot to tell you. I highly recommend that you look into obtaining a certain badge. It's called First Attack. If you have that badge equipped, you can take care of weak foes with a first strike instead of fully battling it out. The badge shop in Rogueport has it available for purchase. You can get in there by exiting the second floor of the inn, so stop reading this and go get yourself a first strike badge. Well, first attack, not first strike. Where did I get first strike from? You get so much money in the GLITZ pit one that it's not even funny, man. Whatever happened to that squishy little puny guy? I miss him. Okay, Mega Rush. Yeah, we'll do Mega Rush. I don't have enough for Timing Tutor anyway. Oops, why do I keep doing that? Yeah, here we go. Alrighty, mister. What color is your mustache? Oops, what's wrong with me? That wasn't the right question at all. Let's try this again. Okay, mister, what's your favorite color? Uh-huh, well, you check out. You know the password. So, you must be an acquaintance of Don Pianta. Good for you. You can go through the door. Go on with your bad self. Yeah, because, like, and I understand why they did it that way from Don Pianta's standpoint. Why would anybody realistically buy a fucking dried shroom, you know? Easily the worst item in the whole fucking game, you know what I mean? Hmm? Okay. Hey, this is the office of the Pianta Syndicate. Don't tell me you don't know that. If you got no business here, scram-a-lam! What's with you, wise guy? I ain't $2 today. If you got beef, spit it out quick or this is gonna hurt. Excuse me? You want me to give you a ticket to the blimp? See, now, to me, that's funny. You stand-up comedian? No? You ought to be. You got some nerve asking me for that. I'm Don Pianta. I make crime babies weep. You want I should run this bum out on a rail, boss? Look at him. What a rube. You must be a pain funny guy. You must like pain funny guy. You just looking for trouble or what? I can't fucking read these guys' dialogue. My brain is not working enough for me to try and speak with these guys' fucking gangster accents. Holy shit. Not so fast, boys. I like this kid's gumption. He just came to talk. No, wait, that ain't a crime. So we talk. You boys can wait till we're done before you rough him up. You got it? So I gotta assume you got a reason for wanting a ticket for the blimp. Out with it. What's that? You wanna help some broad who got herself kidnapped? She didn't get herself kidnapped. That's insane. She didn't choose this. Princess Peach didn't do nothing to you. And to rescue this dame, you're out collecting the crystal stars. The crystal stars? Hey, boss, ain't those things in that legend about that ancient treasure? Oh my god, I can't fucking speak, dude. Vinny, you're such a dope. Hey, boss, this knucklehead believes in fairy tales. Fairy tale nothing. That treasure's real. We could always just show them a crystal star and fucking prove it, but we won't do that, are we? Will we? Everybody just shut it. I don't care if the treasure is real or not, get me? But I tell ya, I can't help but like a guy who wants to rescue some girl he's gone gaga for. I made my decision. You do me a little favor, and you get your blimp ticket. How it sounds fair, right? Wait, what's the favor? It's easy. It's nothing. It's less than nothing. See, the thing is, my own daughter eloped with one of my young associates. They vanished, but it was too long ago that they did. They ought to still be in town somewheres. You gotta find my daughter Francesca and this Frankie, and bring them both here. If you are unable to bring them here, then all you gotta do is tell me where they are. Then I shall settle this matter quickly and with what is known as extreme prejudice. Prejudice? My god. Boss! We don't know nothing about this guy. We can't rely on some goofball for this job. Yeah, boss, Vinny's right. Leave it to us to find Francesca. Quiet, you! It's because you looks can't find her that I gotta swallow my pride and ask this guy. Also, look how insane these guys are so goofy. I love these guys. They're fucking... Look at them shaking in their boots. Hope you don't say making complaints about my decision. You making complaints? No, boss. Whatever you say goes, boss. I don't know what I was thinking, boss. It won't happen again, boss. You're the boss, boss. Good, I'm glad we all full of understanding for one another. So it's settled, yeah? Find my daughter and her friend, then come see me. Francesca and Frankie look like this. Mm-hmm. And just so we're clear here, if you don't find my daughter, your luck may turn terrible. This is Rogueport's west side. It's totally the friendlier face of Rogueport. Not that it's, you know, a great place to raise a family, but it's good for Rogueport. The corner with the fountain is definitely the most restful spot in Rogueport. This area is controlled by the Pianta Syndicate. Yeah, the parlor here is totally the front for the boss's business. You know, the west side's doing really good for a place that's run by the fucking mafia, you know. Runs good because we're, you know, dealing with shit, you know? almost fell down that grate. Man, that was close. I know where that thing leads to. All too well, and I don't want to go there. Mm-hmm. Okay. That Goomba's eating flowers. Where, oh, where might I find Francesca and Frankie? Hello. Hey, back off, you creep. You want something, or you just sidling up to people? What? Daddy asked you to find us and take us to him? Frankie, what should we do? If Daddy finds us now, oh, I don't know, and the boat's coming any minute. Dollface, maybe we want to head back and try to talk to the boss one more time. No, Frankie, don't say that. Don't you know what he'll do if we do that? Francesca, baby doll, if we just talk calm with the boss, he'll understand. Oh, Frankie, my Frankie, don't you love me? Of course I love you, Sugar Cookie, more than anyone in the whole world. Then let's go, Frankie. Let's run to the ends of the earth if we have to. But Butter Biscuit, they already found us out. We can't keep running forever. We can, Frankie. The more you try to put out the flames of love, the hotter they burn. Until I marry you, no one will extinguish these flames of passion. No one! Don't you see, mister? I beg you, pretend you never saw us. Can you do that? I can't. What did you say to me, you terrible, terrible man? Fine, have it your way, but we won't go with you. Never! I won't move from this spot. That's fine. I'll just tell your daddy that you're on the docks. What should we do, Mario? We have to at least tell Don Pianta something. But that stuff about our luck turning terrible didn't sound all that appetizing. Don Pianta did say we could just tell them where they are. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Hi. Hey, you're Mario. Wow, this is so cool. I never thought I'd meet a celebrity out here. Ooh, I know. Do you want to make an investment, Mario? My name's Lumpy, and I'm heading out to Dry Desert to prospect for oil. Dry Desert, I'm pretty sure, is also in Paper Mario 64. I think that's where you fight Titan Koopa. I live my life hoping to get rich quick, and now my chance has come. But I still don't have enough startup funds. Could you please lend me some money? Oh, right. I don't have enough money. Hold on. Fine, whatever. Be that way. It's your call. We'll be here for a while yet in case you come to your senses and want to invest. Just let me know. I don't have the funds. That does pay out. Nice. The last of the stuff I ordered on Mercari with the funds that I made from sales are all delivered, apparently. I will deal with that later. Hey, all that stuff I just pulled out of storage, I want to sell it. Completely forgot Lumpy shows up this early. I thought it was later in the game. That's why I used my money, because I was like, Blitzville gives you a lot of money. So I just wanted to, like, not max out my wallet, you know? What Trouble Center quests do we have? I could do those. Oh. I need you to save my dad. I'll be waiting at the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials. If you help me, I'll give you my treasure as a reward. A member's card for Pianta Parlor. This one doesn't give me money, but I'll still do it. Specifically because I don't mind doing the Pit of 100 Trials again, that's fine. We'll just do that. I ate my potatoes, but I still haven't eaten my burgers, and they're probably cold by now. Oh yeah. You go like the whole fucking game without knowing what this door does. You can't get in. It takes you so long to figure out how to get through that door. It's insane. Oh, I can't go there. Bella's shocked face is great. You took on my trouble? Oh, well, thank the stars. This is just terrible. My dad went in the pit of 100 trials and he never came out. He lost his job and said the only way to support us was the pit's treasure. But I don't need treasure. I just want my dad back. Please help him. I love this trouble quest. It's just really cute. You get to help this kid find his dad. I just realized I bought the first strike badge and then didn't equip it. It doesn't work in the pit of 100 trials, but it's still... I want to make sure I equip that. Ugh. I failed super guarding every single one of those. Thank God it's Friday, man.
Chaos says, okay, I send a color idea and now I go EP. Have fun with stream.
Notbach immediately wrapping Johnny in a blanket.
Jonas_chaos says, fun. Bach Addict says, just got back lol.
That's some really funny timing, actually. Like, literally messaged before anything else. Damn. Failed again. Wow, that's quite a bit of fuzzies there. I think the fuzzies are the easiest one to super guard against. Dang, Nox, your friend is fast! Get over here, asshole. This person's almost as fast as I am with commissions. Granted, it's just an icon, but still. Do we still feel like we want to do the coffee stream at the end of the month? I feel like I'm just gonna end up streaming nothing that day if I do that, because I still feel like there's not really any actual interest in it. And I feel like I might be wasting my time if I do it. It wouldn't be next Friday, I think it'd be the Friday after. Yeah, so it'd be 2 weeks from today. For like the little... Oh, I jumped on the wrong one. I was trying to aim for the one in the back. That was dumb. Ouch. It's always really funny when I see these three. Hey, look, it's Luigi. It's funny when I see these three paired together because they're so far apart for no reason. I have never understood why they're so far apart. They're just like massively social distancing, and it's really funny. Okay. Love how Luigi is the only positive thing in the audience. It's all just X-Nauts, and then there's just fucking Luigi. Luigi is, just vibing with the X-Nauts, and I don't know why. Aw, what? That's all I needed to get it killed, is just one more super guard. Fine, I'll use Power Smash or Quake Smash, it's fine. I just didn't want to use Quake Smash because it feels dumb to use it on one enemy. Only one. There he is. Sorry, I'm answering something. Okay. I could turn off my silly Animal Crossing keyboard, but there's no reason for me to hide the fact that I'm typing on the browser at the moment. I really don't care. Ooh. There's a beaten up me lying on the ground. Huh? What? Who are you? What? Whoa, did you come here just to save me? Really? Pine Tea Jr. did? Wow, in that case I have to get back to him alive. Show me the way out. The toad immediately screaming and running is not what I expected. I didn't realize that he did that. That's funny as hell. The funny thing about playing games on stream is that most of the time when I'm playing games by myself, I'm listening to music and not actually paying attention to the in-game music, and as a result, like, I didn't realize the sound effects that they added to the boos in this game. I didn't really listen to the updated soundtrack, really. I also didn't really know that the toad made any noises. Like, there's extra sound effects and stuff they added in the HD remake, and, I didn't know I didn't notice any of it. I only noticed the visual stuff because I usually listen to music and didn't actually pay attention to um, the music in this game, which is pretty funny in hindsight. Hey, the exit! Okay, Pine Tea Jr., I'm on my way home. My dad's back! Sorry for troubling you. I guess health and family really are the most important things. You know, I'll look for new work. I've got to be strong for my dear son. Thank you so, so much. I'll give you my treasure as a reward. It's really important to me, but nothing's more important than my dad, so here. Now, if you'll excuse us, and really, thank you so much. Huzzah. Pine Tea Jr.'s dad is safe. Now we can go to Lumpy and invest, and then we'll go to Down Pianta. I think the next time we see Lumpy is... I don't remember exactly when. Okay. I finally remembered to actually turn on the first strike. First attack. Whatever. Oh, Mario, you come again. My dream is to get rich quick. I'm gonna strike oil and strike it rich. I'm accepting initial investments of 100 coins or more. There you go. Thank you so much. You won't regret it. I'll keep accepting investments, so let's chat again in the future. Oh, look who's come back to prove a real mustache. You could have brightened my mood. So give. What you got? You know the whereabouts of these two runaways? Oh, is that a true fact? Rogueport Arbor, eh? Well done. I appreciate this favor you done for me. I'll prepare your blimp tickets. Hey, you two Nimrods. The kids are at the harbor. Now go get them. Daddy, wait! Francesca! Boss, forgive me, boss. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. Frankie, so, back you come, head hung low with your tail between your legs. No, Daddy, don't hurt him. I'm the one who said we should elope. It was me. But Frankie said no. He said we should come back and talk to you, Daddy. Boss, listen, I don't care what you do to me. I deserve it all for being disloyal. But you gotta forgive her. Forgive your daughter, boss. That's all I ask. No, Daddy. No. I'm the bad one. It's my fault. If you're gonna punish anyone, punish me. No, boss, it's all on me. It's my responsibility. I'm all to blame right here. Daddy. Boss. Ah. Enough. Quiet, both of you. Francesca, my headstrong daughter, you used up your last favor long ago. And you, Frankie, you were like a son to me. This is how you repay your debt to Don Pianta? I feel such disappointment in you two. It's like a poison mushroom in my gut. Daddy. Boss. I don't ever want to see your mugs again, you hear me? Get out of my sight, both of you. I don't care where you go, just go. That's what you expected me to say, huh? Well, that's what I'm saying. Go, do what you want, even if it means getting married. Oh, Daddy. Dad, no wait, I mean boss. Thank you so much, Daddy. Thank you for your blessing. Boss, I'll make your daughter a happy woman, I promise you. She'll want for nothing. Enough already, just go. Go! Francesca, seeing you this happy makes me happy too. Congrats, you both of yous. Frankie, this is great. I mean, the way this all turned out is a bit sappy, but hey, things turned out okay, am I right? Goodbye, Daddy. Farewell. Thank you. You still here? Well, you found my daughter and got her to come back here. And just look at how things turned out. What a complete and utter soap opera. But hey, a deal's a deal. You can have your blimp ticket, like I said. Who knew? That guy's got her smiling ear to ear. She's happy. That's good. Hey, I knew you were the man for the job. Thanks a bunch, Pally. Now go on, get your ugly mug out of my office. I got some intense emotions to compartmentalize. I love Don Pianta. I think he's great. Yay, awesome, we did it! Now we can go to Glitzville! Don Pianta's kind of iconic. He's pretty neat. That also took far too long for me to get to this point. I was doing so much random other shit. This flight goes to I can't fucking speak. This flight goes to Glitzville. You will need a ticket to travel with us. I have no idea what the fuck that sound was. Everything looks in order. Will you be coming aboard? Yeah. So please watch your step as you step aboard. I really should, like, slow the fuck down when I talk, because holy shit, what the fuck is wrong with me? This is one of the things they changed in the HD remake, where when you first go to Glitzville, it shows you with all your partners and does this cool little scene. Because this was absolutely not a thing in the original. Like, it did not look nearly this good. Like, yeah, there is an animation for you taking the blimp, but it's not like that. Of Glitz and Glory. I named the live after this chapter, Glitz and Glory. That's what I called it. And the next chapter I also know the name of. It's For Pigs the Bell Tolls. That's my favorite chapter. I fucking love chapter 4. It's incredible. Well, no doubt about it, this is Glitzville. Can you believe it actually floats? Well, let's get to it, huh, Mario? Let's find that crystal star as fast as we can. Why are different colors of things sometimes more expensive? I don't understand that. Oh, how many hot dogs do I need for that one quest? Is it 3? I think it's 3. Last time I played, I went, like, major overkill and bought, like, way too fucking many of them. I bought, like, 5, because I was like, oh, I'm pretty sure I need a lot, and so I just bought way too fucking many for no reason. I don't actually need any of this. I just kept the mushrooms for shit, so... I guess if it ends up being too much in storage, I can always just, like, hold on to it. A very good day to you, my good man! You have no doubt noticed Glitzville's many aromas, while the finest of them, Mr. Hobble's famous hot dogs! Only 10 coins apiece, may I tempt you? Yeah, I'm gonna buy 3 of them. My hot dog costs a mere pittance of 10 coins apiece, may I tempt you with more? Yeah, I'll take 3. Yep. Thank you ever so. Okay. I think there's two different things I can cook with the courage shell. Because I think there's... Isn't there a shell bomb and a courage meal? I think courage meal needs the pasta, though, and I don't want to get pasta for a while. We're the World Wanderers, the Traveling Sisters 3, usually. But here in Glitzville, we're the Rough and Tumble Battling and Traveler Sisters 3. I don't think you guys are battling, but okay. Move to one side, small fry. The only thing my camera shoots is famous athletes. Yo, out of the way, pal. I don't do stories on nobody. Sorry, move it or lose it. Oh, if only they knew. Sorry, bud, but authorized people only past this point. If you're looking to see a match, head on through those main doors. Goombella, stop getting stuck on walls. Whoa, totally awesome! Check it out, Mario! Someone's about to catch a beating up there! That's right. I think about it's time for you to feel the rock. What the fuck? I can't. Oh my god. My brain ain't working. My mouth's not working. Stay down, pincushion. You don't want more of this. Why'd you even show up? Yeah, you hear me talking, Wimpy. Stay out of the ring or feel the burn, baby. Tell you what, do about 1,000,000 push-ups and then come see Uncle Rock Hawk. I'll give you another world-class spanking and send you crying home to Mama again. Hoo-wee, champ. That was a grade A whooping. Your thoughts on the match? You call that a match? Ain't there a fighter out there who can challenge me? No, no one can. Hear me? Ain't a fighter out there who can make me sweat? You got a bone to pick? Come fight me. Bring it. I'll take on anyone. You weaklings might as well stick to the video game fighting, okay? Cause I'll hurt you. Yeah, #1, baby. Rock Hawk is the champ. I feel like I'm gonna have an aneurysm from reading that dialogue out loud for this chapter. Whoa, look, Mario! There, on the champ's bell, isn't that a crystal star? Yeah, it totally is! Look at that sparkle! Gotta be a crystal star. Why would that be in a sweaty old pit like this? What do you think we ought to do? We can't just steal this meathead's belt, can we? This stinks. What do we do? There you go. You and I are, like, totally on the same exact wavelength. Crack a few heads, take a few names, become champ, and nab that belt. So let's get busy, huh? I guess we gotta become official battlers first, right? Ooh, I'm kinda getting stoked about this. Let's go find out who runs this shindig. What's that, bub? Do you want to become a fighter? Well, if you're serious, you better go meet with Mr. Grubba, the promoter. See, one of the things I like about the HD version, and I say this a lot, they definitely made every character more expressive, because I don't remember these guys ever having any additional sprites. Like, I don't remember him doing this before, this little slouchy thing. He definitely did not move like this before. Mr. Grubba's office is just down the hallway, you can't miss it. Head on through. Oh, there's another hot dog. This is the champion's room. Only the champion may enter. Sorry, regulations. I thought that was the office. What's that? You want to be a fighter, bub? Oh, alright. Go on in. Mr. Grump is just inside. Who in tarnation are you, son? And who let you in? This is Grubba's office. Yeah, that's me, Grubba. And you're one rude good dude coming in without knocking. What now? An athlete, huh? You want to be a fighter? Ooh-wee, that do change a thing or two, son. I always got time for an up-and-comer. Yeah, this place is packed to the gills with young fighters, all primed and raring to go. Gotta say, son, you're a bit skinny for my taste, but I'm willing to give you a shot. Now, play me straight, son. You want to live the glamorous life of a champ, don't you? Not particularly. Alright, son. I hear where you're coming from, son. Loud and clear. When I was just a poor pup, I didn't give a pokies patoot for fancy big city ways. But I jumped into the world of martial arts and fought my way to fame and riches. And you know what I realized? Being rich and famous is diggity dang dynamite! Now I can't mix it up in the ring no more, but I earned enough to set me for life. Yeah, see, they also didn't used to have back sprites, I'm pretty sure, because when you flipped around, it didn't actually do anything. Like, these characters did not used to turn like this. I'm pretty sure Grubba never had this sprite in the old version. It's just kind of nice, you know? You read me here, son? Dreams do come true, even if they ain't yours exactly. Yep, that's the key, son. Dream big and you'll get big. That's the winner's way. And when you make it big, you'll look back at those small dreamers and laugh. You reading me here, son? Sure. That's the spirit, Chief. Here, let's have a little walk and talk. Come on now. Now how do you like this, Pard? Just feast your eyes, go on, this is the champion's room. Isn't it a sight deluxe? You become champ, son, and you get the key to this room. That ain't all, of course, that's the top of the big money and screaming fans. Yeah, no doubt about it, son, apply yourself for a life of wealth and comfort awaits. Now, here we have the Major League locker room, a lot of contenders here. What do you think, son, huh? Not exactly glamorous, but it's clean and comfortable. Totally sanitary, too. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I care about my fighters, darn it. Yeah, sanitary for the Major League. Now, I'm sure you know this already, son, but there ain't but one world champion. Clawing your way to the top and taking the belt to become champ ain't an easy thing, but that's the point, son. Wouldn't it be worth it if there were no challenge? I can see you got the fire for it, too, Pard. You got the eye of the tiger there. You're gonna be champ. I can just feel it. I ain't never been so sure about a fighter. Oh, hey, one other thing. You gotta sign an itty-bitty contract to be a fighter. Hey, no thing. Just take a second or two of your time. Just jot your name here. Best thing you ever done, son. Now you're Mario. Ain't a bad handle. Still, I gotta say, Pard, it lacks little punches the fighter's name give me. Let me see here. Bam! Hoo-wee! I got it. From now on, you're gonna be the Great Gonzalez. Whoo! Ain't that a beaut? Dang, if it ain't a stroke of genius, and ain't that good comes around once in a lifetime. Yep, everyone will soon bow before the Great Gonzalez. Make me proud, son. Mario just like, okay. Well, now we got the business side out of the way. Jolene, could you come in a minute, darling? Okay, maybe I won't completely lose my mind trying to read Grubba. He's actually not that hard to read. I was struggling way more with Don Pianta than with Grubba. I fully expected to struggle with Grubba, but I'm not doing too bad, I don't think. Or, I mean, I guess if I am, you guys can tell me, but, like, also, I think that I'm not doing too bad. I'm not used to speaking in different dialects, as you can tell. Yes, sir, you wish to see me? Sure did, huh, Jolene? Jolene, this is the Great Gonzalez, our newest rising star. Be a peach and take him down to the minor league locker room, alrighty? Right away, sir. Mr. Gonzalez, if you would be so kind, please follow me. The fact she's not the only pink toad that we meet that's, like, actually a significant character, because we meet Zip Toad later. They like our pink toads, I won't lie. As you know, you are a contracted fighter now, so you must abide by some rules. First and foremost, what Mr. Grubba says goes, period. You must do what he says. Also, as per your contract, you cannot quit until Mr. Grubba releases you. There are many other small guidelines that I'll explain as you become relevant. Oh yeah, you can't leave until you're released, bitch. Two of my favorite characters right here. Well, here we are. This is your locker room. You're starting in the minor league, of course, as you've just now started your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. When you're ready to fight, you just log on to this computer terminal here. Mr. Grubba will then decide who you'll match against. You'll have no say in this. Why don't you give it a try once? Walk up to the screen and log in with A. Then click Pick Ranked Match. I want to talk to these guys first. Take care of yourself, man. And don't make any rookie mistakes, you know what I mean? If you have any questions, feel free to bomb ask me. I'll rank you after all, bomb. Crack, Mustache is a fighter. I do believe I'll go out for my regular stroll soon. He bitch doesn't even give a fuck. Let's ask Andy. He's a competitor in this league, but he's never here. Maybe he just doesn't care about being champion. He doesn't. That's Clefdor. He might sound a bit gruff, but I think he's actually nicer than he sounds, you know? Maybe he's just a little shy. That's Master Crash, the Bomb. He gives really good advice most of the time. Isn't it, like, so totally nice to have a mentor who cares about you? Aw, that's actually so cute. I did not realize she said that about Master Crash. That's King K, a fighter. His shell's yellow, but I think he's just a basic Koopa. He seems like a genuinely good guy, Mario. Plus, I dig the way he talks. Cute. I should get myself a drink before I continue, because my soda's almost empty. And doing all this talking is making me really need a drink, so I'm gonna go do that. I'm not gonna put a BRB screen because it's only gonna take me like 2 seconds, but I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back with my drink. I go out, I get my drink, and the dog is just, like, standing in the kitchen, like, expectantly waiting as if she's getting something. I think they gave her, like, the corn. They had corn as a side for their dinner tonight. I think they just gave her the rest of the corn, because it's just sitting on the floor. Either that or she stole it, I have no idea. But she looks, like, really excited now. She's just, like, expectantly waiting for something. Well, howdy, Gonzalez. Ready to get your fists dirty, huh? There you go, son. I got a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't you worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Here, we want to get everyone fired up, though, so appeal to the crowd at least once. If you got any questions about detailed rules, just ask the lovely Miss Jolene, okay, son? Well, good luck, pard. Okay, your battle is reserved. At this point, you just wait until security comes for you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 first wins. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grubba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is to appeal to the crowd at least once. Fairly easy. If you satisfy the condition and win, you can battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you lose the match or you don't satisfy the condition, your rank will stay the same. If you can get your rank up to 11th, you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's about all you need to know for now. Did you understand all that? Okay, good. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Mr. Gonzalez. Gonzalez, match time. Follow me, bub. Okay, security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there. Square it off next, folks. The meteorite hardheads, the Goomba Bros, and a newcomer with a hankering for hammering, the Great Gonzalez. The Goomba Bros have been waiting and getting all head up for the fight. Let's check in. How do, Goomba Bros? How you feeling today? You ready for this fight? Ha, are you kidding, man? We're always ready to bonk a fool or two. Who Who is this Gonzalez rookie? A cocky idiot, that's who. Waiting just makes us mad. We're gonna teach this tardy punk how to respect fighters with seniority. I think maybe you ought to call an ambulance for him now just to save time later. Hot diggity dang, fight fans. There's the great Gonzalez now, striding on up. I tell you, this rookie's got some guts, strolling up late like he owns the place. Whoo! Okay, now, Gonzalez, listen up. Let me explain the rules of the match real quick. Have a bonk, punk. Those total cowards! Those chickens attacked us before the bell rang! Oh, that is it. Come on, we aren't losing to punks like them. Let's waste them. Aw, quit crying, will ya? That was just a little welcome gift for the rookie. Where's our thank you? Eat dirt. The Great Gonzalez wins! Tell me, son, what was your first taste of victory like? That fight, what a joke. Listen to this guy, he's like a poet of the arena. I'll tell you what I just saw, folks, a whooping. This kid's got skills. We got ourselves a new hero. Let's hear it for him, folks. Yeah, the Great Gonzalez! I almost yawned when I said that. Not too shabby for a first fight, Gonzalez. You got some promise. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. Go get your fight money from Jolene. Here's your fight money of 5 points, Mr. Gonzalez. Your rank went up because you met the conditions. The next fight will not be set up until you set a ranked match on the terminal. You can also check your current ranking on the terminal screen. Feel free to do whatever you'd like until your next fight. You have a nice day, Mr. Gonzalez. Yo, Rook, how was your first fight? I'm King K, just a Bush League scrub like you. Good meeting you, man. You look like a stand-up dude. I think I can hang with you. Hey, so why don't you meet the gang, huh? This guy here is Master Crash. Nice to meet you, Bomb. Well, now that we've gotten to know each other, I'll give you some advice, Bomb. As Miss Jolene was saying, you'd better Bomb obey Mr. Grubble's conditions. If you can't clear the conditions and win, your rank won't go up even if you win the match, Bomb. Yeah, my man has, some quirky speech going on, but his advice holds up most of the time. Not just sometimes, Bomb. Advice is always useful, Bomb. Right, man, whatever. Anyway, this lean machine over here is Bandy Andy. Nice to meet you. I'm not in here too often, but if you see me around, say hi. Oh yeah, if you sleep in the bed over there, your HP and FP will fully recover. It's not like the cushy bed in the champs room, though. It doesn't refill star power. Okay, cool. And this last guy with the sweet purple kicks is known as Cleftor. Rack. Cleftor no make friend with mustache. Easy there, Clef, man. He isn't the friendliest guy, but you get used to him. Anyway, that's the core minor league crew. You need something, ask us. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. You and me are gonna have to square off eventually, so good luck, man. It's funny that he says that, and there's literally nothing between the Koopa Bros and him. It's literally just him. I don't need to recover, we're fine. Welcome to the automated match reservation system. Don't need to read that. Well, boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixed for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be... ranked 18 in the GLITZ pit, the KP Koopas. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them there flower points. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you do without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show me something, son. Yeah, okay. Hey, looks like your next match is against me. Good luck, man, to both of us. Oh, it's match time. Follow me, bub. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and Shell Machines of Doom. Yep, a fight to the finish with the KP Koopas. Come on, Mario, let's get this over with. My peeps, Gonzalez, I told you we were going to square off, and now it's on. Get yourselves ready to battle! That's KP Koopa. It's a Koopa Troopa of a slightly different color. Looks like its abilities are just like any Koopa, so he ought to be a piece of cake. Don't go easy just because you know King K, Mario. That's what friends are for. True. So real. Oops. What is up with these guys throwing something at me every fucking round, bro? Those Dole Bones, man. What can I say? That's a KP Paratroopa. It's a Koopa Paratroopa of a different color. Its attacks are the same as your average garden variety Koopa Paratroopa. So just do the same thing as always. Stomp on it, flip it, and drop its defense to 0. My head bonk is pretty effective against it too. Come on, let's get him! That was, horrible. Ow. I almost just used multi-bonk because it was convenient, and then I realized that's literally the fight condition I'm not supposed to do. Oh hey, I actually got a bingo for once. That literally never happens. Ever. Bye, KPP. Bye-bye. We got ourselves a winner, the Great Gonzalez! What did you expect, huh? We rock! I am not gonna read the fight dialogue every fucking time. I'll read it for the enemies, but I don't care about reading Grubba's over and over and over again, because that'll get extremely fucking annoying. It's also gonna get annoying to read Jolene's multiple times, because she says basically the same thing. When she says something different, then I'll read it, but there's no reason for me to keep reading it, otherwise you guys are just gonna hear me say the same thing over and over and over again. Hey, way to hand out a beatdown out there, man. You beat me, straight up. Could swing the other way next time, you know. That's what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Bandy and he's gone, just as he said. Oh boy, howdy, Gonzalez. Fixed for a fight, huh? Okay then, your next opponent will be rank 17 in the Blitz Pit, the Pokey Triplets. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to appeal to the crowd at least once, okay? These fans eat that stuff up, a little grandstanding from their hero, and they go wild. Now get in there and get him riled up, son. Yeah, okay. Spike Terror Triplets. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Pokey Triplets. We aren't gonna lose to the likes of you. Go ahead, touch us. It won't hurt too much. Really made me finish that battle in literally one turn. Thank you. Nice. Hey, what's cracking, G-Man? You just finished beating down some poor fools or what? You're looking good, man. Little King K wouldn't mind a bit of your luck. Yeah, that'd be nice. Get in there, you. How many times do I have to tell you that room is absolutely off limits? If you want to remain on our fight roster, you must follow the rules. And don't think I haven't noticed you following me. Stop that too. It's creepy. If you don't obey the rules, we'll ban you from the GLITZ pit. Understood? Again, dude? Man, you are just a magnet for trouble. Sorry, King K. I don't mean to bring the rules queen in here. Oh, don't sweat it, B-Money. Jolene can take that tube and shove it up her nose. Why are you always chasing that girl anyway, man? Oh, you know, no particular reason. Now, if you folks will pardon me, I must be off. Bandy Andy's just kind of an idiot. Actually, he's not, but... I love Bandy Andy. I got really attached to the bandits and Shy Guys just because of Bandy Andy specifically. It's actually insane. Ring 16 in the GLITZ pit, the Dead Bones. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to use a partner skill at least once. The crowd loves a tag team, and they want to see your partner show their stuff too. Now you get in there and put your partner to work. Right, yeah, sure, okay. Bone banging rockers. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Dead Bones. I'll try not to get in your way, Mario. We're gonna take the skin off your bones. Crazy. What an insane statement. We got ourselves a winner! Wait, one? Cool. Man, I heard you just knock some blocks off. Not bad, Double G, man. You're the real deal, the realest I've ever seen. Keep busting heads. And if anyone gives you a lift, just tell them King K said to back it up. Bizzow! Oh, sounds like some poor sucker just earned himself a trip to the hospital. Hey man, this is a brutal sport sometimes, you know? This stuff happens. Coop's probably shaking his boots right now. Rank 15 in the GLITZ pit, Spike Storm. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them their special moves. I think the crowd's craving a nice long battle at its simplest and finest. Now get in there and don't go a grandstanding. Special moves just means like star power, so I don't really have to worry too much. That's like the easiest thing to avoid. Midnight Spike Bombers, you have to fight to the finish with a Spike Storm. We're gonna Spike Bomb you into submission, punks. Why is the Spiky the one talking and not the Lackey? The Lackey too? Okay. Figures. Ooh. Oh, great. Great. Okay. Hey. Well, you can't damage them when they're all rolled up, so I'm literally just stuck. Here, eat this dried mushroom for no reason. Achoo! Achoo! Whew. Sneezy. Oh. Hey man, check this. I heard the hot dog stand outside's getting a new menu item that uses a mystic egg. Did you know? Their hot dogs can restore your HP and FP during a match. That's some serious nutrition. I'm not sponsored yet. Just excited about some probably amazing hot dogs. You ought to snack out on one. Snack out on one. Yeah, let's rest. Everyone wants a piece of the rock. It's a tough life. Here's a little free advice. Try to be me. Yeah, because everyone loves to rock. Love how all the fans are toads and Lakitu for no reason. No, stop that at once! This behavior is unacceptable in a foodstuff! I insist you desist! No, please come back to me! Someone help! My rare imported egg has escaped! Please catch it! Why did it look like Mario tripped for a second? Oh, he did trip. That's funny. Absolutely unacceptable in a polite society! I insist you come down at once, egg. How am I supposed to reach you up there? Fly like a common sparrow? Look at Bub. Aw, so unfair! This stinks! I really, really wanted to eat whatever that super whatever dog. Where else can I get one? Daddy, get me one! Oh, I've done it. I'm now official sponsor of the GLITZ pit. Simply marvelous. What do I do with my scads of cash as a little import? Best of luck to you, sir. This is the first time in my life I've witnessed combat sports firsthand. How repugnant, boorish ogres grappling about, caterwauling. I find it utterly barbarous. Yeah. Okay. She does seem like the sort who would not be interested whatsoever. Why'd we get rid of the Tasty Tonic advert? I think it's cute that when you pick them, they do a cute little animation, like Koops waves at you and Goombella winks at you. It's really cute. Oh, I messed it up. Huh? Did you hear that, Mario? You don't want to be eaten, little eggy weggy. It's so adorable. What should we do, Mario? Should we help it? Well, if you're gonna say that, Mario, then I guess we should help. Mr. Hot Dog Stand Guy, it looks like this egg doesn't want to be eaten. It's okay to let it go, right? Oh, very well, fine. I suppose there's not much market for cuisine that jumps anyway. Awesome, did you hear that little eggy wiggy? You're free, see you around! Huh? What is it now, Eggy? You want to follow us? Is that it? I'm pretty sure our little buddy here wants to hang out with us. Do we let it? Yeah, it can follow us. Hear that, little guy? Just make sure not to get in our way, though, okay? Grade 14 in the GLITZ pit, the hand-it-overs. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using any of them their flower points. Yeah, you heard me. Let's see how you do without none of them fancy pants moves. Now get in there and show me something, son. That's actually really mean to not let me use flower points. I'm probably gonna lose the battle because unless I guard really well, I'll probably have to just guard. No trying to super guard. That's a terrible idea. Otherwise they're gonna steal my coins and the battle's gonna be over and I'm gonna lose. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Grim Death Burglars. Yep, a fight to the finish with the hand-it-overs. The Grim Death Burglars is a great name, by the way. We're awful quick, awful agile, and just plain awful. I love the bandits. They're just really cute. That's a big bandit, basically a boss among ordinary bandits. Unlike other bandits, he'll steal your items as well as your coins. Totally weak. If you guard well when he charges at you, he'll blow by without stealing anything. If he robs you, you won't be able to get your items back unless you beat him right then. He'll run. Oh. Yeah, I tried to... Yeah, I need to stop trying to super guard. Don't do that. Hell yeah. Now I don't have to worry. Hee How's that, suckers? It's weird. Normally in the GLITZ pit fight, I think this is like the one fight where the like leader, the one that you see in the rooms, isn't in front. Because obviously Bandy Andy can't be the one in front, considering it's the red bandits that are in the front, not the green ones. I just think it's a really interesting little detail. He's not in it for fights, he's in it because he's got other ideas. I don't really need star power. Did you hear the latest, G-Man? My boys say they saw a stunning babe having juice at the fresh juice shop. She likes juice, I like juice, we already have so much in common. Check her out for me, man. No. I'm all for being your wingman, however, I have no interest in that. Rank 13 in the Glitz Pit, the Mind Bogglers. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to let yourself get damaged at least 3 times, okay? Just so dang boring when a match gets too one-sided, you hear what I'm saying to you? Now get in there and kick some behind. The Grey Entanglers. Yep, I'll fight to the finish with the Mind Bogglers. Prepare to be ensnared, mystified, and devoured. Don't know why I made the piranha plant sound like that, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, see, like, it happens with the Pale Clefs too, but like, every time the Pale characters are next to each other like this, for some reason they're just super fucking far apart, and there's literally no reason for it. I have no idea why they're so far apart from each other. I don't know if it's like the boundary box for the Piter is just too wide or what. Because the Piters, anytime there's a Piter involved, everybody is like really far away from the Piter, specifically. It's just interesting thing I noticed. Bro, she doubled my attack power on the fucking Piter. It has 1 HP. It was gonna die no matter what. I swear, Merlee likes to troll me. See? No biggie. Listen, man, keep it under your hat, but I'm thinking about retiring soon. If I stay any longer, well, my future might get shorter, you know? So after the next match, I'm gone. It ain't cool to quit and run, that's for sure, but you know what? That's life, Double G, man. Listen, you stay cool, okay? Promise me you won't forget you once knew King K. Okay. The punk rocks. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to use at least one special move, okay? Crowd needs something flashy, catch my drift, give him a good show. Now get in there and blow the roof off, son. I like his cute little thumbs up. I don't remember if he did that in the old version or not. I think he maybe did, and I just don't remember it, but the thumbs up is cute. For our next battle, we got the Merciless Executioner, the Great Gonzalez, and the Green Torture Squad. Yep, a fight to the finish with the Punk Rocks. This no take long. This ended painful mustache. Why did my brain try to immediately make me appeal? I needed a tattle, not heal. That's a hyper ball clef. Like clefs and ball clefs, this one's also a rock monster. This hyper version can build up its energy, boosting its attack to 8 on its next turn. It has low HP, but its body's rock hard and impervious to fire, making it super tough. It says here item attacks are pretty effective. Beat it before it goes hyper. I don't need an item attack, it wants me to use a special move, so I'm gonna use a special move. Hell yeah. Overkill. Just a little bit. See? No biggie. Ranked 11 in the Glitz Pit, the Bomb Squad. Now listen, son, in this battle I want you to avoid using your jump. No jumping whatsoever. I want to say a pure test of power using none of that flouncing around, you get me? I'll get in there and hand out a whooping or two. Best way to handle this fight, Quake Hammer, and then use Coops to just shell smash them all. Power shell them, rather. Just knock them all down. They're just the bombs. They blow up once you hit them. The big bomb boomers. Yep, a fight to the finish with the bomb squad. Okay, we can do this. Here we go, Gonzalez Bomb. I have advice. Just give up now, Bomb. The bombs look really silly when they're like, you know, wigging out because they got defeated. Their little dizzy faces. I'm lonely without King K around, Bomb. No lonely. Him too weak. Now him not here. Just sound normal to Cleftor. You are in Bomb denial, Cleftor. I saw you weeping in that locker, Bomb. Well, here we are. This is your locker room. starting in the minor league, of course, since you've just now started your career. If you don't like this dingy room, I suggest you work your way up through the ranks. When you're ready to fight, you just log into this computer terminal here. Mr. Grubble will then decide who you match up against. You have no say in this. Why don't you try it once? Walk up to the screen and log in. Then pick ranked match. Use the terminal now. Don't you understand basic instructions, Sir Swoop? Well, howdy, Sir Swoop. Ready to get your wings dirty, huh? There you go, son. Got you a treat for you. Your first battle's gonna be against the Goomba Bros. Don't you worry about them. They'll be a piece of cake. Just mop them up, okay, son? Well, you want to get the crowd fired up, so do a move where you do a triple flip and meow. You got any questions about detailed rules, just ask the lovely Miss Jolene, okay, son? Well, good luck, pard. Okay, your battle is reserved. At this point, you just wait until security comes for you. Fighting is pretty basic. The team that drops the opponent's HP to 0 first wins. Simply winning is not enough. When Mr. Grubba sets fight conditions, follow them. In this case, the condition is do a triple flip and then meow. Fairly easy. If you satisfy the condition and win, your rank will go up, and you will battle a higher ranked opponent next. If you can get your rank up to 11th, then you'll get a shot at the Major League. That's about all you need to know for now. Did you understand all that? Okay, good. For now, just wait until security comes to get you, Sir Swoop. Hi guys. Yeah, my name's Swoop. Sir Swoop, I mean. Nice to meet you. Yes, you, Sir Swoop. Time for your battle, bub. Follow me. Okay, security's here to escort you to the ring. Try not to get completely destroyed out there. I should have kept track of how long we've had the egg, because the length of time that you have the Yoshi egg is what determines the color. And the last couple times that I played, I got green, and I don't want a green Yoshi! But I wasn't tracking it. But I'm pretty sure it's timed based on when you get the egg, and I have no fucking idea how much time has passed. And I'm pretty sure nobody's been paying attention except for, like, including me. So I have no idea. How long have I had the damn Yoshi egg? Because it resets after you get to 20 minutes, and the window for the green is the longest, I'm pretty sure. That's why you usually get green. Honestly, if I could try to get one, I'd want either blue, orange, or pink, I think. My first one that I ever had was orange. No, my first one was blue, my brother's was orange. Hey there, Gonzalez, how's it going? Me? I'm doing a little research. Hey, speaking of which, ever heard of the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit? Yes, this place has rumors and secrets and spades, but the 7 Wonders of the Glitz Pit are the most mysterious of the bunch. These things fascinate me, so I wander around doing research on them. Well, so how about it? Want to hear about the 7 Wonders or not? They say there's a sealed wall in the minor league locker room. Some say the remains of fallen athletes are stored there. They say in one of the arena's bathrooms a man-eating toilet lurks. Some say that anyone who sees this toilet never sees anything again. They say there's a room in the Glitz Pit with a second floor with no stairs. They say no one has ever gone upstairs. And some say that groaning voices sometimes come from that second floor. They say that the champion's room is haunted. Some say if you keep still in the room, you'll hear voices whispering from nowhere. Some even say the voices are athletes who lost to the champion. My friend's friend told me this one. He said he saw a strange light leaking under the ring doors when no one was there. He couldn't see inside since the doors were locked. I plan to investigate this myself. They say sometimes fighters disappear for no reason, never to return. Some say the very first champion, Prince Mush, was spirited away in this way. Grubba's a strange one. His body's incredibly toned even though he's past 60. He must have an exceptional training regimen. Then there's the matter of Miss Jolene. They say she suddenly vanishes at times. As some say, a fighter saw her go into the bathroom and waited for her to come out. But she never did. Huh? You think it's stranger that someone staked out her bathroom? Good point. You know, it's possible the Seven Wonders are just gossip and rumors, but I've got to tell you, I think they're real and I think they're sketchy. I smell a rat behind all this, and someday I'll solve all these mysteries. Hey, if you ever want to hear more about this stuff, just say the word, okay? Oh, yeah, I forgot about this guy. Monsieur de la Moustache, I wonder what flower that beautiful woman likes. She's like a ravishing but thorny red rose, eh? If I am not careful, I may get cut. Oh, he doesn't even respond to Flurry at all. That's funny. He's just too busy staring at her. Prince Mush, the first GLITZ pit champion, the fighter long since lost. You shone truly and brightly. Many fans still hope you may dramatically return. Of course, I'm one of them. I long to see the poetry of his pure fighting style. Wow, this lady's so pretty. I wonder what her name is. As far as I can tell, she always quietly enjoys her juice in the corner alone. What is it this mysterious woman to do? What is it that mysterious women do to become so mysterious? What a mystery. Girl, you said mystery too many times in that sentence. My brain shut off as soon as I tried reading it. Hey there, and welcome. Our doors are always open for thirsty fight fans. This is a bit out of the blue, but I really wouldn't mind being the strongest guy alive. I mean, sure, every guy dreams that once in a while, but the thing is, No, wait, never mind. Good luck out there. Hey, I want to hear your story! That's the manager of the Glitzville Fresh Juice Shop. His name is Podler. Looks like a lot of fight fans gather here since the Glitz Pit is so close. Oh, hey, and by the way, Podler is a huge Hammer fan. He totally loves hammers. That's cool. Totally doesn't come up later. Yeah, it's funny. It kind of, like, makes you leave because Sir Swoop's entrance kind of makes you leave the room, and that it forces you to, like, notice Bandy Andy is there so you can talk to him. You don't have to do anything outside at the moment, so I just did that because I felt like going all the way out there and talking to the Toad because King K asked me to earlier and I just ignored it, so... Well, dog my cats, if it ain't the Great Gonzalez, fix it for a fight, huh? Yeah. Ooh-wee, you're gonna love this. Your next opponent is... Oh, right. I'm already at the Iron Adamness Twins. That's right, you're darn tootin'. You're gonna make it a go at the Major League, son. We're expecting great things from you, so don't go letting us down now. Crowd loves a tag team, and they want to see your partner show their stuff, too. Now get in there and put your partner to work. Oh, shit. That's all. It's match time. No. Fuck. I didn't save! I guess we're stuck with whatever Yoshi color we get, eh? Damn it. What color do we think we're gonna get? And now, today's main event. The Major League awaits the 11th ranked Great Gonzalez, but only if he can beat the 10th ranked powerhouses, the Iron Adamness Twins. First, let's get the merciless executioner in here, folks. The Great Gonzalez! Love that mustache! Ooh-wee, the Great Gonzalez, how are you feeling? Just perfect, like a doof. Oh, Nelly, you heard the fella, folks. He's obviously itching to mix it up some. Yeah, I feel like an idiot for not saving. I knew that this was coming up, and I didn't even think to save. So I guess whatever Yoshi color we get is what we get. I can't change it unless I want to back out. And I don't remember the last time I fucking saved. So Yeah, your challenger's real confident, boys. Yep, he's talking trash. Iron Hat and his twins, he said, more like paper dog face bros, and they stink. And then he said, I bet they're just play video games and cry when they lose. Yeah, and then he said, Audi belly buttons ruin their whole family, run in their whole family, stink wads, and so on. Yep. What? How does he know Mom has an Audi? That jerk. We're gonna blend you into a smoothie, pal, and then we're gonna go drink ya. Oh, and one more thing. Only smelly stinkwads call other people stinkwads. Understand, stinkwad? Simmer down there, bro. You, stinkwad, you're gonna regret opening your yacht, pal. See these bods? Solid iron. See these spikes? Yeah, they penetrate any substance. So basically what I'm telling you is that whatever you try will be completely useless. Think that over in the very short time you have left with a functional brain. Theoretically, if I sit here in this battle for 6 minutes, can I make sure I don't get the green? I don't care what other color, I just don't want the green, Yoshi. We're gonna do it. We make the major leap if we win. Get psyched, Mario. Give up now. Well, stinkwads, you're about to learn about our skills the hard way. That's an iron cleft. That guy is scary, period. Unknown? What's with this book? It says no attack will work against iron clefts. It says nothing in the world is as hard as an iron cleft, so its defense is impenetrable. If that's true, the only way to beat one is to whack it with the other one. Running away might not be a bad idea at this point. Oh, great. I thought that would at least buy me some time. And I'm pretty sure you can't super guard against these guys no matter what you try, because that would be crazy. If it lets you super guard, you'd theoretically be able to just super guard the whole battle and just fucking beat them. And you're not supposed to beat them the first time, so... But if I theoretically stayed here for 6 minutes, I can make sure I don't get the green one, right? Right? That's an iron cleft. The green shoes mean this one must be the younger brother. Do I really want to sit here for 6 minutes? I don't know, man. I need to find some more folks to commission. I was thinking throughout the whole stream, I pretty much just want to, like... So, I got paid today, so I dropped a bunch of money on commissions immediately, just because why the fuck wouldn't I? I want art of my characters. I've got money to spare for this, this paycheck, so I'm trying to get a bunch of art, especially for Primordial Life, because that's what I'm primarily working on right now, and Primordial Life is also, like... I don't have a lot of art for it for some reason, I just never, like, I think at the time that I made Primordial Life, I was too busy with other things, and also, I think that was, I'm pretty sure when I made them, either I was still in high school or I was in college, I can't remember which one it was. One way or another, I didn't really have the funds to be spending on trying to, like, actually get commissions, so I just never did. And so now I'm just kind of like, they don't have nearly as much. It's funny because I created Living Between Worlds so much later, and they have less art that, or they have significantly more art than Primordial Life, despite the fact that Primordial Life characters are like 3 years old, because I made them in like December of 23. So, you would think they would have more art from others anyway, more commissions and stuff, but they don't. They don't. So I gotta find more art to commission. Add those to my little art for me carousel. I haven't decided how I want to deal with the art carousels. I think I like the idea of just making it so gaming streams I use my art as the carousel, like what I have right now, and then on streams that I'm doing doing art, then I can do my art from others But I haven't figured that out for sure. Sometimes I do forget to change it when I'm just streaming by myself, so... I'm pretty sure it's only been like 3 minutes, so, I am nervous to figure out what Yoshi I get. I should probably just use Sweet Treat, huh? I think it's crazy. They don't even let you dizzy dial them. Oh, bro. It's not like you get a game over if you lose. You can just lose. And I'm pretty sure the timer for the Yoshi starts when you get the egg, not when you start this battle. Because I think it would be kind of... Wouldn't it be fucking insane? If it is when you start the battle, that wouldn't make sense. Because the timer is 20 minutes. So the reason you get the green one most is because it's like the first 6 minutes, I'm pretty sure. And then you get like... I think it's like the next 3 minutes after that is the next color, and then it just dwindles down. Like the white one's the hardest one to get because it's when you spend 19 to 20 minutes. So you have a minute interval to get this white Yoshi. And I remember when I played this game and I did get the white Yoshi, it took me a while because I had to use like basically how I did it was I was on an emulator, so I just used a save state for that one. So I just like when the battle started, I used a save state at the beginning of the battle, and then just like went through the battle normally, like just immediately ran the battle and then just saw what color I got, and then I just started the timer from there to figure out what intervals I needed to get at. And I think I failed a couple times, but I eventually got it. Because I do remember I named him Cloud. Very generic name. It's a white Yoshi and I named him Cloud, why not? But I enjoyed that run. That was fun, having a white Yoshi. I don't think I ever got him again after that. I think the only color of Yoshi I've never had is the red one. Because I just never, like... I don't know. It's probably just because I didn't spend enough time trying to get him, you know? I wasn't, like, intentionally trying to get the yellow Yoshi. Sorry, not the yellow, the red Yoshi. I don't know if I ever had the orange myself, though, because I know my brother had the orange one. His name was Squirt, I believe, is what he named him. Because my GameCube games I had because they were my brother's games. So I know like when my first experience with Twilight Princess and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door were from him. So I just remember he had his first Yoshi was the orange one. His name was Squirt. It's a cute name, honestly. I like it. I think it's been over 6 minutes. I really should have started a timer as soon as that Yoshi... As soon as I got the Yoshi egg. I'm assuming it's once you recruit the egg and not, like... when you get... like when the egg, you first like see it in Hoggle. But I think it's been enough time. Let's just do it. If we get stuck with green, we get stuck with green. I didn't save for a long time, so I'm not gonna quit, but it's, you know, I just wanted to try at least an attempt to not get a green Yoshi. How'd you like that? We tried to tell you, but no. If you want another piece of pumpkin pie, have a bath and come on back, punk. I didn't even try to attack them. I just took Goombella's word for it. Nothing could hurt them, and I just didn't bother hitting them. I got 1 coin. Thanks for the coin, Miss Jolene. Your rank will remain at 11 because you lost the match. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going. What color did we get, y'all? Please be something that's not green. I don't even care what color, just not green. Hey, check it out, our little eggy friend is gone. Didn't see that coming, or going, for that matter. Where do you think it went? Yo! Please don't be green. Yes, I got pink! Pink's my favorite color, yes! Yay! I got pink! Isn't pink... Wait, hold on, let me look it up. Pink is 15 to 18 minutes. Oh! Oh, that timer was really close to restarting. That means he's like the second hardest one, I think, because 14 to 18, and then no, I guess that there's probably one in between. Oh, it's the black one. That black one's 18 to 19, and then the white one is 19 to 20. Oh, shit, I didn't realize the interval for black was just as small as the white. Gonzalez, check me out. Thanks to you, I hatched safe and sound. Thanks, man. I think that means I don't know if I ever had the black one before, actually. I forgot there even was a black Yoshi. I don't know if I've ever had him. What? You were in that cute little Eggy Weggy? Whoa, that's wild! Yeah, but who cares? You guys want to be champs, right? You want a crystal star? Anyway, I gotta repay you for hanging out, or saving me from old Hoggle out there, so I'll fight for you. I can hold my own. I'll swallow any opponent whole. Honest, just leave it to me. Huh? My name? Well, let's see. I just came out of that egg, so I guess I don't have a name yet. You seem fired up about it, so why don't you give me one? Make it cool, okay? I was gonna call him Peach, and then I realized that's a dumb fucking name. I'm gonna call him Melon. Why not? Can't name him Peach. We don't want to name him after Princess Peach. Melon, huh? Not too bad, dude. Not too bad at all. Yeah, I like it. Okay, Gonzalez, let's get out of here and do some damage. Yeah, I got Yoshi! I got my pink Yoshi! Let's go! Yay! I'm so glad. Oh, I was so worried I was gonna get the green. I was trying so hard not to get the green, but I was still nervous I was gonna get the green. I mean, green's fine, it's just not what I want, you know? The green Yoshi's so basic. I don't want the basic Yoshi. Oh, he's so cute. I love the pink one, too. The pink one's just cute. I like his little cowlick hair. It's adorable. Oh, look at my little cutie patootie. He's adorable. Ain't he just precious? Yeah, let's go. I do think I might just call it a night. I'm gonna save after I heal, actually. But I think I am gonna call it a night. And then we'll be back tomorrow. I don't know when we'll play Paper Mario next. I don't know if we might play it tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But I doubt it, because we played for the last 2 days. Hey, Dandy Andy's back. I just gotta find somebody to raid. We got our Yoshi, y'all! We got our pink Yoshi! I might try and get some writing done tonight, because I'm not gonna go to bed right now, but... Box playing Genshin? Dude, I've been debating playing Genshin again.
Thanks for stream.
You're playing Genshin? I don't remember the last time I touched Genshin. I maybe should touch Genshin again at some point. I'd have to re-download it if I wanted to, but I don't know. I had been considering it because, Sino got buffed, and Sino's my fave. Let's see. Oh, right. It's because I'm in a game category. It's just recommending me all the people playing games. I don't...
Bog Addict says, just exploring the new map areas lol.
I've heard you can't even access Snezhnaya until you actually get the fucking quest done, and that makes me not want to play it, I'm not gonna lie.
Bog Addict says, Twiddledy23 is drawing.
Didn't I just raid them? Oh no, I think I was going to raid them, but they were talking about NSFW stuff in the chat, and I didn't feel comfy, so I don't think I did actually. How NSFW are they? Because they do mark theirs as an 18 plus stream. If they talk about a lot of like suggestive stuff, I might not be comfy there. Like, I'm sure they're cool, but
Addict says, not often, I think.
we'll maybe give it a try. Yeah, we'll give it a try. Let me disconnect the I should disconnect the capture card. Hell yeah, we got melon, y'all. Okay, tomorrow we should be doing art. Alright. But thanks for hanging out, everybody. We're gonna raid Twiddledee23. Hopefully all goes well. I might lurk for a little while in their chat, undecided, but I might not lurk very long because I'm hoping to get some writing done. It's a little bit harder to write if I'm distracted by people talking, so, you know. But I'll be online tomorrow as at the usual time. It's Saturday tomorrow, so I'll be live at 12 Phoenix MST time. Somebody got really annoyed by me saying MST. It is MST. Phoenix time. So, Phoenix time, 12 p.m. I will be live again. Hopefully you guys will come hang out tomorrow. Bye-bye!